Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water. This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst. Now, on today's show, we're going to have a great time because we get to go fishing with the winner of the Dream Trip giveaway. Now, that's Bob Schultz from Wausau, Wisconsin. And what Bob wanted to accomplish was he wanted to get out on the ice and catch a huge walleye. Now, easier said than done right now. As everybody knows, the Midwest is in pretty tough shape as far as ice conditions. So we were looking at having to drive a ways to get Bob on a destination where we could make his dream trip come true. I was throwing out destinations, Lake of the Woods up in Ontario, Saginaw Bay. There was a glimmer of hope that maybe we were able to get out on Lake Erie, but the ice blew away. And finally, what we came to a decision on was to take Bob to Lake Winnipeg to search out a giant Lake Winnipeg greenback. And to make things a little bit more comfortable for Bob, I was actually able to enlist a friend, Marcus Quam, to come fishing with us and to lend us use of his snow bear, which would make getting around out there on Lake Winnipeg that much more fun. So on today's show, it's Marcus Quam, Bob Schultz, the Dream Trip giveaway winner, and me headed to Lake Winnipeg in search of a giant greenback walleye. That's the way to do it, man. That is cool.
I don't know how you guys wore all your bibs.
Well, we were further away from the heater. So tell you what, I'll punch some holes. You guys just get on rods and flashers and catch a fish.
Sounds good.
Easy plan, right?
Yes. Awesome.
Right. So we're outside the Red River mouth. Kind of foggy to start the day. It's supposed to clear off, but we're going to start out in about 12 foot of water, and we're just going to try to get on some fish. And typically what happens is the fish will move deeper as you get later in the day. So we're just going to do a lot of leapfrogging today to see if we can't stay on top of a good batch of quality fish. Now, all reports up here from Winnipeg, pretty tough season so far. Been extremely cold, not a big numbers bite yet, but we got a good chance at putting a big fish on the ice for Bob, which is what we're here for. Plenty of ice. Almost to extension territory.
Getting there.
Let me tell you, these electrics have come a long way. You know, the first generation electric augers, great early ice. Once you got past about 1.5 foot, 2 foot ice, they really struggled. Manufacturers got them figured out now where I can't ever imagine going back to a gas auger. It's just so much more convenient. And as you can see, these, the real high quality electrics just rip through the ice. 4 feet of it, 5 feet of it, doesn't even matter. We're just getting started. We had some choices to make today. Not a great numbers bite going right now. If we did want to just kind of take our chances with putting as many fish on the ice as possible, we'd have pushed more up towards the river mouth, got up there in real shallow water, 4, 5, 6 foot of water. A much better chance to run into, a bite where you're going to see 15, 20, 25 fish a guy. But the average size is just not going to be there. So we're out in deeper water, we're looking for big bites. We're going to stay off that shallow water, stay away from the numbers, and see if we can't turn this trip into that dream trip that we promised Robert.
Marking, it's coming in hot.
Good one.
Got him.
I'm coming,
Just an eater, I think. Yep.
Fish number 1. Way to get things started, man. That's
Greenback.
Yeah, greenback, and that's that chrome purple. A little bit of a white on the belly.
Oops.
Hook should pop right out, barbs are squished. Well, if you want to keep some fish to eat, there's a good one.
Perfect.
Your call. I'll
Let's
clean
do
them
it.
if you want some.
Let's keep a few.
Bad news, buddy.
My wife will love me for that.
Sounds good. Well, we want that.
All right.
Throw
Perfect.
them on the ice, and yeah. Great job. So you came up twice, my understanding?
Yeah. Both times really hot.
Sounds good.
So.
Well, the one we're looking for will show up about that big on the flasher. You'll know the difference.
Great. Awesome.
Good work, man.
Thanks.
StrikeMaster introduces the new Lithium 40 volt. Everything you've ever wanted in an ice auger. With a 40% increase in cutting speed over the competition and up to 100 holes per charge, the Lithium 40 volt has the power and stamina you need and a 2-amp rapid charger that can bring a fully discharged 40-volt battery pack to a full charge in as little as 2.5 hours. The new Lithium 40 volt, only from StrikeMaster.
Otter, the leader in quality and innovation, is opening doors with the release of the all-new Crossover Series ice shelters. All crossover shelters convert from traditional front door entry to convenient side door entry and back again in seconds. Otter, the toughest, strongest, smartest, and now most versatile shelter on ice.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand.
There's a flag right there.
Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Giant.
Oh no.
Giant.
Come on. Still there?
No, I can't see him now. There he comes. Oh. There you go. Had a big one down there, and I don't know what happened. It bumped it like 3 times. I kind of fluttered it down the water column about 6-7 foot. I saw something flash in, and must have been another one. That other one rocketed up. I don't know if I screwed it up or if it was just bumping, but well, this one will be a great little eater for later on or maybe tonight. I got that one on a number 6 rip and wrap also, but I'm using a red craw color. All right, well, we'll get back down there, see if we can get another one, hopefully bigger.
I can't believe how fast that fish come up. Oh, got him.
There you go.
Little better fish, I think.
There you go.
Just another eater.
Another one for the wife.
That's right.
That fish just smoked up and hit you once and waited for you one more time?
Yep. Came back up and engulfed it.
You got the right color on today, don't you?
Seems to be. It's working. As good as any.
There you go.
Perfect.
Nice job.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
It's cool and it works like that when you just get to a hole and drop it down and bam, they're right there.
I wish there wasn't so much ice to drill through.
Exactly, exactly.
They could make it a little easier.
Yep.
Come on. Come here.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, there we go.
Good one?
No.
Oh! Did you get him?
He's right there.
Gotcha.
My sleeves are longer than yours.
Hey, I'm here for a friend. No problem.
Thank you.
And that fish is like, come on! It was so close.
No, that thing just kind of teased me a couple different times, just fired right up. Went back down, fired right up.
I'll give you A+ for hook set on that, Joey. Crushed him.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome. I wasn't gonna give up that easy.
Yeah, it's early in the day here. Still kind of sitting in the first area we started at. Probably got a dozen holes drilled. We just keep fishing 3, moving back and forth, fish a couple more, drill a couple more. We're not here, fishing for big numbers. We're out here looking for the bigger fish. There's a few scattered fish out here too, though. I have seen one big mark came up and bumped me a couple times. Had a little one come in and eat it right after that, and another eater come in now, so it's looking promising so far.
Lithium Shuttle, only from Markham Technologies. Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
At Aluma, we make the longest lasting, most dependable enclosed trailers on the road today. By building quality our competition just can't match. Our all aluminum construction gives you a heavy duty but lightweight trailer that can handle your tough hauls. Aluma trailers are engineered for ease of use with you in mind. All backed by our unbeatable 5-year warranty. Work or play, get there with Aluma. We're in it for the long haul.
Fog's finally burning off here. I mean, we were socked in pretty good there for a while. Couldn't see shorelines or really much of anything. And hopefully the sun will kick these fish into high gear. We've been able to put some fish on the ice, but largely they've been smaller fish. And with the water clarity here on Lake Winnipeg, even though we're fishing shallow water, some sunshine usually isn't a bad thing. So I'm hoping for it. Bring out the sun. Fish.
Got one?
Yeah, I do.
Nice one?
Feels pretty decent. Peel off this.
Thing just come in and decide he was.
It did
that's a nice fish.
It did what fish need to do. All right. Like I said,
Hey,
not a runt.
Not bad.
There we go.
I got it. It was not A minute ago, I was talking about how things are starting to clear up. I was feeling better about things, and then this fish showed up. That's a nice, oh, probably a 26.
Good color on that.
Yeah, well, Bob, you've been kind of leading the way here lately. You've been doing a good job fishing the number 6, and that's kind of like a purple chrome. I was fishing that pink and just not seeing fish at all. Nice one there. Not an eater. We're gonna let that one go. See you later. That's a healthy fish. And that beautiful green color that gives him the name, you know, the greenback. Pretty unique deal. Whew.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Just as you were about to ready to make some lunch.
Yeah, I better check that grill.
But all right, sun comes out, fish get active. Let's make some hay. That was a no-doubter. That fish just boiled up off the bottom and there was nothing gonna stop it from eating this bait. Here's that bait again. It's just chrome on the sides, purple top, just kind of like a little hint of white on the belly. And you know, one of the primary forage species here in Lake Winnipeg is the rainbow smelt. And just looking to do our best to try to imitate some of the local forage species. I was trying that pink for a while, been a good bait, put some fish on the ice, just went really dead on me. So switched over to a chrome-sided bait. Bob's had some fish on the ice with it here in the last hour or so. Mixing it up.
Here comes one. There you go.
Got him?
Yep.
Big one?
Feels decent, yeah. Been a bit of a dry stretch here for me.
Ooh, there he is. Nice.
Oh,
Beauty.
there we go.
Nice fish.
Huh. Had a couple chances today and just it hasn't worked out for me. Lost a couple, had a couple shoot up and haven't got them, haven't connected. That makes me feel a lot better.
That's a nice one.
Hold that there 1 second, I'll get these hooks. Just right in the corner there. There we go.
Perfect.
All right.
Beautiful green.
Appreciate the assist.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Go ahead and shoot her back
All
down.
right.
There we go.
Good job, guys.
Still been sticking with the number 6 ripping wraps. Red craw. Bounced back and forth, tried 7s earlier. Must have been too much rattle, too loud. Hadn't seen any fish. This has been the best bait for me today. I know James and you are using a different color.
More of a purple.
Yeah.
Both working.
Pretty standard here in Winnipeg.
Awesome.
Thank
Let's
you.
get another one.
Good job.
Yeah, hot crayfish pattern on Lake Winnipeg.
It's actually been one of my best colors the last few years.
For years, I know. There's not a rock within 10 miles of here.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
On today's Spot on the Spot ID, I want to share some tips that we used to keep us on the fish out there on Lake Winnipeg last week. Now, it needs to be pointed out, the bite is pretty tough right now. It's been a long, hard, cold winter up there in Manitoba, and the fish really are just starting to migrate en masse down into the southern portions of Lake Winnipeg that you're seeing here. Now, the Red River rolls in right here, and that was really a focal point for where we were spending a lot of our time looking for these fish. Now, simply put, if you work real shallow on Lake Winnipeg right now, very often you're likely to find large numbers of smaller fish. For me, I don't go to Lake Winnipeg looking for eaters. We'll take them as a bonus, but we're really looking to maximize our chances at catching that, you know, that trophy walleye, 28 inches or up. So there generally will be a pretty good numbers bite in shallow water. And by shallow, I mean less than 6 feet of water. Where we started our day was in 12 foot of water out in front of the mouth to the Red River. As the sun would come up, that's where the activity was most concentrated. And then as the sun got higher in the sky and later in the day, the fish would slowly march out to deeper water. Now, they can actually move a long distance on Lake Winnipeg and not really change depth very much. A 3 foot depth change on Lake Winnipeg can cover miles. So that's kind of what our approach was. Start out in that 12 foot range right out in front of the river mouth, and every couple hours we wanted to be a foot deeper throughout the course of the day. Once we got to midday, that noon, 1 o'clock time frame, then we reversed the pattern. We headed back towards the red, and we wanted to end the day right around sundown back in that 12 foot of water. And of course, out there on Lake Winnipeg, it's all about the big baits, big spoons or big rattle baits. You just don't need to coax these fish. Just about every big fish we caught came in, saw the bait, and blasted it. So stay aggressive, stay mobile, and if you're looking for those bigger fish right now, stay out in deeper water, and you're gonna maximize your chances at putting a big greenback on the ice.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
Offering features not found on any other underwater viewing system, the Quest HD from Markham Technologies offers a vivid 7-inch widescreen display, Sony camera, and the ability to send video to a TV over HDMI in full 1080p. The Quest HD offers on-screen display of direction, temperature, and depth. This season, get your eyes below the ice and see what you've been missing on the big screen with a Quest HD underwater viewing system from Markham Technologies.
Fish. Feels like a pretty good one. Boy, now that's the way they're supposed to do it.
Just about to shock you.
I saw him come. I mean, it's not even a 25-incher. It's a better fish.
Yeah.
Thankfully. But he come up and did it the way he's supposed to do it. I see it. I am walleye. I will eat it. Gotta get him through all that blown in snow in the hole.
Is it in the hole?
Come on up, fish. It's right below it. Here it comes. There's my swivel. Should be right there. You see a nose?
Yep.
What's the verdict, boss?
You're gonna be happy.
Oh my!
Wow.
Bob, that's not exactly the way it's supposed to work. But look at that! Heck yeah! Boom! And here's what I mean by he came up and did it the way he's supposed to do it. Oh, what a fish!
It's not that big, maybe.
No, it's just a runt. You know, they get bigger.
Day made.
Is a giant. Loving it.
There you go.
Back you go. Shoo! Boom! Oh yeah, there we go. Woo, that was worth it. I did not think that fish was that big. I had my drag set a little loose, you know, just to make sure that you don't break the line, but got that one on a number 6 slab wrap. That's a new size for next year. I count myself as one of the lucky few that have some prototype samples.
Yep.
This is going to be a killer bait up here in Lake Winnipeg or any place you got big fish.
Yep.
Just a little bit bigger bait. It's got that nice action that you know if you fish a slab wrap, you know what that's all about.
Yep.
Fish just aren't that active right now. I mean, I've had 3 or 4 in a row that have come up and just kind of just peeked at it and drop right back down. So instead of fishing some of those huge baits we fish up here in Winnipeg, was a little bit more subtle, and it paid off. And I'm going to stop talking now because my fingers are going to break off.
It's time to go catch another one.
That was awesome! Woo! I'm going to go inside the snow bar.
Yeah, you can go ahead and turn that thermostat up if needed.
Big fish hooked up! Come in! We're coming, we're coming. Get this out of there.
Came up like a frickin' freight train.
There's no doubt about it. When they come up, you're gonna get that fish. Yes! Okay, he's still loose. He's still under the ice. Good. What are you fishing? You fishing that?
That big rip and wrap.
Gotcha. Oh.
There she is.
as Marcus said for me, you're gonna like this. But wait, there's more. Yes!
Look at that bait, just gone.
Oh. Well, there you go, bud.
Perfect.
Look at that line out of there. There. They're hard to hold on with that big, greasy bag, huh? That is a nice one. Easy upper 20s. You got that end? I'll get the pinchy tail end.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 30 and 1/2 inch fish.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, that is I guarantee you that is a 30 and a 1/2 inch fish.
Right at the tip there.
Good job.
Crazy.
30 and 1/2 inches. Whoosh. Robert, we did it.
Beautiful.
Awesome, man.
Nice job, buddy.
Thanks.
There's your tape.
All right.
All right, that's not a bad day, huh? A couple over 30.
I'll take that any day.
All day long, we've been hopping spots to spots. We've been talking, this is a number spot. This is a big fish spot. What do you want to do? You want to go to the number spot? Robert? No. And I don't blame you one bit. If you're going to target big fish, you get rewarded once in a while. If you go up shallow and you sit in areas that are known for small fish, that's what you get. So you put your time in, it all worked out.
Perfect.
Let's get another one,
Let's do it.
It's okay to show off.
All right.
It's all right. Be happy.
So that brings us to the end of today's show, and all I can say is mission accomplished. We got Bob connected with that big greenback walleye, and it absolutely made the trip. Now, I'm really enjoying doing these Dream Trip giveaways. It allows me to get to know some of the viewers that watch our show every week. So before we go, I have to say thank you to the sponsors that made it all possible. Brandel GMC in Aitkin, Minnesota. If you're looking for a new or used car and truck, give them a chance to earn your business. They're a great group of people, and they do a lot to support the sport that we all love. So we are taking entries for our current giveaway on In-Depth Outdoors. That's for the chance to fish and film in Ontario for huge Lake Nipigon northern pike. So to get entered, go to indepthoutdoors.com, look for the Dream Trip giveaway graphic, click on it, and get yourself entered for a chance to fish and film with all of us here at In-Depth Outdoors. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bob Schultz from Wausau, Wisconsin. It was absolutely my pleasure to share the ice with you for a couple days. We'll see you all next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In-Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.